Hey guys, what's up? I want to talk to you guys today about the holidays. I know that a lot of people in recovery or people that, have been through traumatic events in their life and stuff like that have a lot of struggles during the holidays. And Thanksgiving is like 2 days away. I have a really hard time with holidays. On one hand, I'm really, really extremely excited about them because you guys might already know this, but I went a very long time in my life without having my dad, my real dad, and his wife, who is, you guys have heard me talk about her before. You know that she is a mom to me, and I call her mom. But I get to spend, the holidays with them, and I'm really excited about it. And we have Keith's family and, all the grandbabies and all that stuff. But on the other hand, I struggle a lot at the holidays. I want to try to do this without crying, you guys, because I don't get to see my mom. Even though I have a fucked up relationship with my mom, and she does a lot of shit that I don't agree with, I still miss her so much. For like the last month, I've really been struggling really hard. I get chronic migraines. Like, I will get migraines 28 days out of the month, and I've been getting a lot of them lately. And I know that when I get stressed out or really anxious about stuff, that I trigger a migraine. But I've also been struggling with just not having any motivation. And I don't ever want to come on here and not be transparent with you guys. I don't ever want to come on here because my whole channel, my whole reason for doing this channel was to help other people. I can't come on here and make a video or any videos the last 2 months of the year specifically and act like everything is, all unicorns and rainbows, because in my world it isn't. And I struggle a lot with that. The last month, I really noticed that I'm struggling a lot with motivation. And I don't know if I was just blocking it or not acknowledging it, or, wanting to confront it or whatever. But this morning, I was watching a live on TikTok. There's a lady on there that is a sexual assault abuse survivor. She's a great woman. I'll put her contact information in my description box if you guys want to check her out. She's very passionate about what she does, but she is also very open and honest about her story, about what she went through, about her healing journey, etc. I watch her a lot. When I was watching her live this morning, it just kind of hit me that the reason the past month has been so hard on me is because it's that time of year. It kind of pisses me off. It makes me mad because I think of how far I've come in a lot of ways. My recovery from substance use disorder, but not just that, like my recovery as far as my mental health goes and everything. And then, it seems like I do so good, not all the time, but the majority of the time during the year. And then like October hits and it feels like I just am getting my ass handed to me. So I wanted to come on and just share that with you guys, and come on here like this because it's 10 o'clock, and normally I like to get up, get in the shower. Not that it matters, but I typically don't like to make videos that I'm going to put on my YouTube channel or get on my social media without my hair and makeup done. And as you can see, it's not done yet today. And I don't do that for anybody else. I don't do that because I worry about people coming on, and telling me that I need to have makeup on or whatever. I do that because, that's what makes me comfortable. And I just have really been struggling with not doing that. Like, I can, but I'm fighting to make myself get in the shower. I'm fighting to, brush my hair and put my makeup on and, dress in something other than my pajamas or my comfy pants. So here I am sharing that with you guys because I know that I'm not the only one. And I know that holidays can be very triggering and very painful for a lot of people out there. And not just people that are in like the recovery community from substance use disorder, but just people in general. The holidays can be very triggering. So I'm just going to I wouldn't necessarily call it a vlog because I'm not going to carry my camera around with me. I'm going to try to go and take my puppy for a WALK. I'm not going to say it because he would go crazy if he heard me say it right now. And then when I come back from that, we're going to see if we can get our makeup done at least a little bit today. And, all this hair brushed and maybe try to be a little bit more productive today instead of me just laying in bed and not doing anything. So I'm going to take you guys along with me to show you that it's not all sunshine and roses. And this is how I'm going to try to deal with it. So for now, I'm going to turn this off and take Buddy for his you-know-what. And then come back and maybe we can have a little bit more productive and happy mental health day today than what I have been having recently. So I will see you guys in a few. I even washed my hair, and I really did not want to wash my hair because it takes me forever to wash all my hair. I wonder if you guys can hear me because my friggin' microphone is way over there. So now let's throw a little bit of makeup on and see how we feel after that. Do a podcast or something while I do my makeup because I always do. So let's go and see what it looks like after.
Come on, can you groove it on? I said, baby, I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey.
Okay, so yeah, I changed my shirt again because I have to. Well, I didn't have to, but I said that I would take pictures and send them to the girl that made these. She is a harm reductionist that is on TikTok. I'll tag her below too. But look how much better I look, you guys. I washed my hair. I actually took time to fix it. Anyway. I feel better. I feel better because I took a shower. I feel better because I took my time doing my makeup and I like the way it turned out today. I feel better that I took a shower. The process of getting me to that shower is fucking hard sometimes. And I wanted to share that with y'all because we are a very social media based world right now. And all everybody sees is like the glamorous part of everybody. You don't put pictures up when you don't look your best or you don't feel your best. I think that that's misleading in a lot of ways. And I wish that more people would choose to show all of it. Not all of your life, but you don't have to come on all the time looking perfect. I struggle with this all the time, year round. Sometimes my depression just beats my ass and it wins and I don't take a shower. Sometimes I spend the day in bed. Sometimes I spend the day in my recliner with my dog watching TikToks and doing nothing else. I always feel really guilty when I do that, but I also know that for the most part that it's a temporary thing. I know that for the most part, if I just let myself have that down day and, I'm not super productive and I lay around and watch TikToks with my dog or YouTube videos or whatever the case may be, that the next day when I wake up, it's going to be a better day. That being said, at the end of the year, when these holidays run around and they start getting closer, I know that I have to be very careful. I have to be careful for a lot of reasons because it would be very easy for me to relapse during the last 2 months of the year. And I'm really open and honest about that with everybody that's close to me. Everybody that is in my family knows that I have a really hard time during the holidays, but it's something that ultimately, I could have all the support in the world. It's something that I have to make sure that I keep an eye on. So, one of the reasons that I carry a notebook or a planner with me at all times is so I can write that down, because you guys know I also struggle with memory loss from my prolonged drug use. One of the things that I try to do that I have noticed that has helped me out so much in my recovery is making sure that I always have something with me that I can write in. And this is my planner. I love this planner because it has the weeklies in it. It has the months at the beginning of the month and then every single week. And I can go in and decorate them, which I usually do on Sundays. And, decorating my planner is part of my self-care routine. One of the things that I love about this planner has space on here. Sorry about that light. For like every day of the year. I can draw in here, and there's sometimes that I write every single day in here. But I've noticed that when my mental health starts going downhill, I don't write. I don't journal. I don't write anything on the weekly portion. It helps me in a lot of ways, because if I'm not being, if I'm choosing to ignore my mental health and not acknowledge the fact that I'm having a really down, hard time, I can go back through my planner when I'm having a good day and be like, oh, look, you haven't wrote in here for however many days. Or I can go back and look and see, oh, look, you've been writing every day, but what have you been writing? Because again, memory problems. It also is great because, before I got this planner, I used to do bullet journaling, which is just where you get a blank notebook and you set it up however you want to use as your planner. But I write down everything. Yeah, this is the first week that I used this planner, and I mean, I took up so much room in here. I used it so much. And this was January, and I remember, I can just look down at here and I can remember, I wrote, take the Christmas tree down and take the decorations down. I was so happy to take our Christmas tree down. And we had a good Christmas last year. Keith and I both got sick, and I didn't get to see my mom and my dad on Christmas Day. And I was really upset about that. And I remember how happy I was to check that off and just feeling such a sense of relief, that the holidays were over and that I had gotten through them. And if you feel that way, that's perfectly okay. I just wanted to share that with you guys because, there's so many different ways that you can take care of yourself during the holidays. 365 days a year. You just have to find what works for you and what gives you peace inside and what helps you out with everything. Whether it's journaling or, some creative outlet that you have, like painting or whatever, whatever it is, whatever that is that serves as self-care for you, if that works for you, then you do that. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do that, that's not self-care because you're not doing your nails or, doing something for your physical appearance, because self-care goes so much deeper than that. It's really, really important for people to be very mindful of their self-care during the holidays. Holidays can be really triggering for people in a multitude of ways. I think it's something that is kind of hard to talk about because of the retail world. Even before Halloween happened this year, we are inundated with all of these movies and ads on TV and commercials and, ads on our phones. No matter what you are doing, you are inundated from like mid October until the end of the year with all of this Christmas stuff. We skip over Halloween a lot of times. We skip right over Thanksgiving in like the retail world. And I know why people do that. They do it because Christmas has turned into such a big money maker. I get that completely. But I also see the other side of it, in my opinion, that, for people like me that struggle with the holidays, we're inundated with all of these images portraying this wonderful Christmas. And, people gathered around the Christmas tree and reading the Christmas stories to their family and everybody getting together and cooking together. And that's not the case for a lot of us. And I just feel like it's a lot of pressure to show outwardly that during this time of year, everybody's doing good and everybody's super happy. And oh, we're so excited that it's almost Christmas and, going shopping and all that stuff. And that's just not the way it is. It's very stressful. I have anxiety going out in public places, especially in my hometown. But even if I go, away from my hometown to go to Walmart or something, if there's a lot of people in the store, it raises my anxiety through the friggin' roof. Thinking about getting together and either having family members there that you haven't talked to in a long time or that don't like you or have judgments about you or anything like that is really stressful. I really wish that I could just feel super excited about Christmas. I wish that I could be super excited about Thanksgiving, and I wish that I could look forward to going to all the family gatherings and all that stuff, and I can't. That's not saying that when I get to a family gathering that I don't enjoy myself, because I do. At the same time, it's also very sad for me and it's very stressful because the whole time in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about my mom and I'm thinking about how I don't get to see her at Christmas or Thanksgiving. And a lot of that is my choice, but it's my choice because it's what keeps me safe and it helps my mental health not drop down into a low that I would really have a hard time getting out of. But just want to share that with you guys because I know that I'm not the only one that struggles during holidays. Fatal overdoses go up at the end of the year. Relapses happen more at the end of the year. Well, I would love for our world to be this perfect world that everybody can enjoy the holidays because it's supposed to be such a joyful time. It's the end of a year. You're getting together with all your friends and your family and your loved ones. That's just not the case for a lot of us. And I know that in my experience, I know that people that are in recovery really have a hard time during this time of year. I wanted to just share with you guys how I have been feeling and how I can deal with that, or if I don't deal with it at all, because unfortunately, sometimes I just don't deal with it at all. I struggle with that all the time. It gets significantly worse at the end of the year. But I also wanted to make this video so I could tell you guys, because there may be people out there that don't know. You guys know I don't want to see any bad comments about any recovery pathway at all. Even if you're not a part of a 12-step community, around the holidays in my area, they do like Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. They do 24 hours of meetings. They invite speakers in from all over the world. They take turns, getting up and sharing their story and talking. They have food there. They do ask, in my area, again, they do ask, if you can pay like a cover charge. It's not a cover charge. That's more like going into a bar. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Even if you can't afford to pay that, to get in. They don't turn any person away. So it is a place for people to go that is safe. If you don't want to go around your family, or if you don't have an option like that, look in your local community for your 12-step meetings, because from what I understand, most of them do this for the holidays, no matter where you are. There's hot food there. There's people there that understand what you're going through. You can hear people share their stories about recovery. You can make new friends. They also, they don't care if you're part of the 12-step program. So you could have never been to a meeting before in your life, and they'll accept you that day, with open arms. That being said, is there going to be people there that are probably going to be like, oh, you need to come, to meetings? Yeah, of course they are. But, if that's not something that you want to do and you're just looking for a place to go that day that is going to be safe, that you're going to be surrounded by people that understand your struggle and understand wherever you are, whatever point you are in your life, that's a good place to go. I also know that in my area, like our mission, they do a Thanksgiving meal. All of our local churches, most of our food banks around here in my area, they do a hot meal, or, where you can come into like churches and stuff like that, and you can sit down and have a meal and, just kind of take a breather. So if you guys need help in finding stuff like that in your area, please don't hesitate. Y'all shoot me a message and I will find everything I can. You just have to tell me like general vicinity of where you are. It's an awesome thing that they do. You don't have to be alone during the holidays. And if you know somebody that is struggling, I know a lot of people won't do this, and, to each his own, if you feel comfortable doing it or not. But we, as people in recovery, can always offer someone that is struggling a seat at our table with our family. And I just want to let you guys know that if there's anybody out there that's watching my videos and you don't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving or Christmas, Christmas Eve, whatever the case may be, and you know that you are relatively close to me and you want to come hang out with me and my family, hit me up, because I will make it happen. Being alone on the holidays is fucking hard. I know that there's people out there that prefer to be alone, and that's okay too. Whatever keeps you safe and keeps you happy and healthy, I'm all for that. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for giving me the motivation to do all of this today, because I knew that I needed to film a video. I knew that I didn't feel good. I also know that I want to show up for you guys. I said that I was going to, and I'm going to keep that promise. I'm just also gonna be really open about my struggles with you guys. And that's kind of what this video is just me being really open and saying I'm struggling. And it's been hard lately. So that's it for this video, you guys. I will let you go. You know the drill. If there is anything that you guys need, if you need Narcan, if you need to be trained in how to administer Narcan, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you have sent me messages recently and I haven't responded to you, you guys just be patient with me. I'm trying to get back to everybody as quick as I can. I have been busy, but also my mental health has just not been the greatest. And I'm not going to lie about it and try to make it out to be something that it's not. So just being honest with you guys, if you've sent me any messages or anything like that and I haven't responded to you yet, I'm getting there. Okay. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.